Check it out, friends. This item has not even hit the stores yet. It's going to be available soon. I'm going to give you a first-hand look. It's the all-new Milwaukee brushless M18 telescoping pole pruning shears. So let's open it up, take a look, and see how this thing works. So this was demonstrated at the 2023 Milwaukee Pipeline event and at the Equip Expo. So I have seen how it works and it's awesome. What I like, it's all in one piece. Looks like no assembly required. I think this is the guard for the end, the cover. Just comes out like that. There's the end. Here's the other end. So this is a tool only version. You can also get in a kit. I believe it comes with a 6 amp hour high output battery, and I have one of those, so we're going to put that in here, test it out. So when you open the box, you want to get started. It's very easy. So you have this shoulder strap. If you want to put that on there, you don't have to. It has this clamp right here that goes over this, so you can attach that shoulder loop. And then right here we have the end cover cap guard. Note for use, always close the blade and remove the battery pack anytime the tool is not in use. It's good advice. To close the blade, put the tool into sleep mode for storage, press and hold the trigger for 3 or more seconds, then release the trigger. Place the blade cover on the tool, make sure the blade cover is properly installed. So right now it is in the sleep mode, because that's closed. There's no battery in it. There's a little bit of a little friction to it, so you just put that in there, you get that little solid click, and then that's not going anywhere. So I noticed about the grip on here, this is very similar to the pole saw. So it isn't perfectly round. So if you set this on a table, it's not going to go rolling off. It does have a few flat spots. That actually kind of helps give you a little bit of extra grip for if you need to twist this or turn it. Just like that. So in other words, on this table right here, you can just kind of see it has a flat spot right there where it stops. All right, so now it's time to test it out, and then we're going to go over the specs in a little bit. So you can see right here, in order to depress that, you have to flip that forward. That presses down, and then you can pull the trigger right there. So you can't just pull the trigger. It's a 2-part safety. Flip forward, down. So with this blade right here, it can cut up to 1 3/4 inches. It's a good idea to have some safety practices in mind. Then you can see right here, you can lock and unlock it, which I'll be showing you in a minute. So if I unlock it, so it's a little stiff at the moment. Oh, there it goes. Now it's easier. So it goes from 7 feet all the way up to 10 feet of telescoping. So here's something I'm very excited to see on this. I didn't think it was on there, but I'm now taking a closer look. I haven't read all the way through the instructions yet, but this right here is a branch hook. So once you trim something, if it's hung up in the tree, you can use this area right here to pull it back. And if you don't want that, you push this button right here, watch this, and that flips up in there. So that way you have a smooth, you can pull it back out easy if you're not going to use that. But that's just enough right there to grab a hold of a branch. I really like that. This is something I'm very excited to see. So it's February 4th here in Michigan today. The weather is amazing, sunshine, no wind, and I'm really excited to be outside using some outdoor power equipment. This is a project that I've noticed in the last year is really starting to get out of control, and this can be a perfect time to use that pole pruner. And what I have, this arborvitae right here, if you look at it, it's now starting to lean away from the serviceberry tree. So the time that I planted this arborvitae was probably only maybe about 5 feet tall, and the serviceberry was contained a lot more. Now it's starting to grow out of control. So I'm noticing the combination of the strong winds that we get out of the west blowing that way, that's promoting the tree to start to lean along with the serviceberry. So I'm going to I don't want to take too much off, so I'd rather just use that pruner. And what I like about this pruner right here, it's going to leave me a nice clean cut versus getting a pull saw out or a chainsaw on a ladder. So I like being able to have nice clean flush cuts. So now it's time for me to get the battery and put my safety glasses on, and we're going to see how this thing works. Just clean some of this back a ways. Might as well just clean this one right back. All right, that one was really thick. I had to pull the trigger twice. Let's see how thick that was. So it's about 2 inches. All right, so just in a matter of a couple minutes, I was able to trim all these branches from low to high. Hey Oakley, what do you think about these pole pruning shears? All right, so now let's take a close look at the specs. So let's see what's on the box. All right, so this has a brushless motor, which means more power, longer life. Has a bump guard right here, and that's gonna give you added protection and durability against drops. So earlier I mentioned the optimized shaft design that gives you increased comfort and control. And then this area right up here, that's the ergonomic adjustment collar. That's the optimized grip with overmold. So it's quick, it's secure adjustments to the telescoping shaft length. And as I probably mentioned several times, 7 to 10 foot telescoping reach, high strength steel blade with increased durability. And then right here has the high strength steel blade with increased durability and a retractable branch hook. That's the one thing that I was really excited to see on here. So that easily clears and removes branches for more effective pruning. So now we're on to the specs, and as I mentioned, the cut capacity, 1.75 inches. The collapsible length is 7 feet. The fully telescoped length, 10 feet. The tool only weight is 12 pounds, and the weight with a 6 amp hour battery is 14.3 pounds. And this stat I'm really excited to share. That's the cuts per charge, which is up to 2,000 cuts in 1/2 inch branches. And that's using the M18 XC60 battery. And then right here's the model number 3008-20. And then you can see right here as a 3-year limited warranty. All right, so here's a question I have for you. If you're someone who maintains trees and bushes, would you go with something like this right here, the pruning shears, or would you first invest in the Milwaukee pole saw? So that's something that I thought I would probably use the pole saw the most, but now after using this, I'm finding that this is so quick and easy and handy that I think I'm probably going to be using this more often. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. That's just my opinion. So as of today, the M18 pole pruning shears are not available online or in any stores, but they will be next month in March 2024. So if you're interested in finding out more about this, I will provide a link down below that you can check out. And then when this does go live, let's say like the Home Depot, I'll provide a link where there you can read the reviews and read through the questions and answers, and then also get the current price. So it's going to be in 2 configurations. It's going to be in a kit or tool only, like this one right here. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a shoulder harness, this right here. So you can put that over like that, and it's adjustable. And then you have this hook right here where you could attach it. That ring you can put wherever you want. So I mentioned the Milwaukee M18 telescoping pole saw. So if you're curious about that, you don't know much about it, I have a video review that you can check out by clicking right there. And also if you want to see my upcoming tool reviews, you can subscribe to my channel by hitting that right there. So that's it for now, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.